Today, we're going to be taking a look at something a little bit out of my wheelhouse, actually. This is the Jada Toys Street Fighter Dahlsim. I'm not sure how to say his name, but I'm going to call him Dahlsim for the review. If it's wrong, I am sorry. I actually have never played Street Fighter once in my life, but I've heard how good the Jada Toys figures were, and I was like, well, I kind of want to get one. My local Walmart had them on clearance for some reason for 19 bucks, down from the typical 35. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get one. And I went with him out of Chun-Li and Ken because he looked the most interesting to me with the extendo parts. There's the box, which looks like an old arcade machine. That's really cool. I actually like the kind of art on the side. On the back, you get the original roster from Street Fighter 2, I believe. And then you have his whole thing. He is of India. He uses yoga as a fighting style? Huh? Okay. I don't know how you use yoga as a fighting style, but okay. But this is Dahlsim, and he is really cool looking, honestly. He's really basic, but at the same time, there's a coolness factor to him. I don't know what it is. Detailing-wise, he has a lot of this kind of yellow-orange going on with the kind of wrist guards and the shin guards down there. And his pants are very clearly like a sack that was cut open and just turned into pants. He does have this really cool necklace with the 3 skulls on it. The head looks cool with these nice tribal tattoos going on, and he has these blank white eyes. And he has these nice silver earrings up here, which are movable, which is cool. I'm not sure if they're metal or if they're just chrome parts, because if they're metal, that's kind of really good, actually. And, I mean, as far as he goes, looks real good out of the box. I mean, pretty solid. Has these silver rings on the arm as well. Comes with the karate chop hands out of the box for some reason. He's karate chopping, I guess. And that's cool, you know? It's pretty nice. I like it. One thing I will say is that the knees and elbows are not the correct color. They're a little bit of a different color. You can kind of see it. It's like they're a bit lighter than they should be. And also, this guy has like size 20 feet. Why? Why? But besides that, looks pretty solid. Looks good. No issues. Of course he has accessories, though, which, as I mentioned, this thing costs the same amount as a Black Series or Marvel Legends figure. He comes with 3 times the accessories that they would typically come with. So to start out with, we have alternate hands, which are these grabby hands, which just swap, typical swappage method, pull them off. That's all you gotta do. Just do that. There you go. Grabby hands. I'm actually going to swap both because I like the grabby hands more, personally. I think they're a little bit better looking than karate chop hands. I feel like they're a little more situational. So that's cool. He also has a swappable head. So there's the head up close. There you go. And then he has this one as well, which is a yelling face, which looks pretty good. And it's on a dumbbell. So, pretty easy swap, actually. So you can put him in a yelling pose. Again, not sure about the fighting stance of this guy. I'm guaranteeing he does have one, but again, not 100% on that. So you can kind of get him in this angry pose. I feel like that's more of like a zombie or something, but it still looks pretty good, in all honesty. I like it. It's alright. It's not a great pose, but the head's cool, nonetheless. And, like I said, easy swap. Look at that. Effortless. This one doesn't seem to click in like that one, though. Also comes with a stand, which, yeah, I mean, it's a bit of an odd connection, but it might be for something here in a minute. It does go on the wrist, actually, so that's pretty good. It's fine. It's a stand. It is hinged, and it's a lot more than typically anyone else usually includes. Not even SH Figure Arts really includes stands anymore, unless they absolutely have to. The other thing he comes with is stretchy bits. Yes, stretchy parts. Lots of them, by the way. You get both arms, right and left, and both legs, right and left. And they're pretty easy to swap, honestly. So, essentially, just come in here, rip his arm off, like so, and then proceed to put on the stretchy arms, which probably are a lot easier to put on with heat, I would assume. But you can put on the stretchy arm, pretty good, pretty easy. Unfortunately, the wrists are not swappable. That's a kind of miss in my opinion. I think it would have been way cooler if you could have swapped the wrists, but they don't, unfortunately. And that's just kind of a saddening fact. I wish they could swap. They are bendy, though. They're just made of a bendy material, so you can do whatever you wish to do with them. Extend them, bend them, do what you need. His legs are also removable for swappage, which, again, pretty easy. Just rip off the leg and attach it in there. I'm going to do both legs because having one leg extended really doesn't work unless you're doing like a kick. It's like the only way that would work. I feel like if I had this guy posed up, he's getting posed up like this. Regular arm. Bring back in the yelling head. I think the yelling head works this time. I feel like that works out way better. And for the stand, I mean, you can actually kind of get this in here. It'll probably help him stand up this time. So, there we are. Look at that. Now that is an alright pose. Yay! We actually got a pose. It's not absolute doo-doo this time. It's still not great, but it's a pose, and there he goes. Said, it's good. These are completely bendable, whatever way you want to bend them. You could bend them sideways and bend them however. I mean, it's pretty good, honestly. Again, how much was this figure? Same price as a Black Series or Marvel Legend. Convenient, huh? And that is essentially it for the accessories, which, yeah. As I mentioned, they got all of that in there for the typical action figure price point. This is the same price as a Hasbro typical line figure, Black Series Transformer, you name it. It is the typical pricing. And it comes with that much stuff. That is, like I said, Figuart accessories. That is like, an SH Figuart would come with that stuff. And not only would it be an SH Figuart, it wouldn't be a basic SH Figuart. He would be the $90 one. It's just an odd thing, you know? Like, just to sit here and realize that this guy is here doing this much for that price. And again, I got him for even cheaper than that, which is crazy. And how's the posing on this guy? Because clearly there's got to be something somewhere, right, that he's not good at. Ball joint in the head. As I mentioned, the earrings can move for posing as well. Forward and back, outward. He does have a butterfly. Double elbow. It's a little tight. It's a little tight, but it is there. Hands rotate. They also have hinges. The torso moves extremely well because these pants are rubber. Forward and back, outward. Knee joint. It's a double knee. Again, rotation at the ankle. Forward and back and ankle tilts. He has everything in articulation. He has all of the accessories I feel like you'd need. Yeah, let's just get to the final thoughts. This thing is crazy. Again, for the price point, that is the thing. And it's not like he's in like an odd scaling. He's in the usual scaling, right? Like, hold on a moment. We're gonna grab, no, that's Super Battle Droid. I'm grabbing a Black Series figure, for example. Yeah, that's typical scaling. That's like normal. I could see that being normal, right? Like, what is going on here? Again, these things are the same price. He has fabric, of course, which is a little good, but he also had swappable hands as Palpatine. But again, not as crazy of accessories as this guy has. This guy is blowing anyone else out of the park. And all of the figures are like that. They all have swappable heads, swappable hands, other accessories. I know there's like effect parts. It's craziness. And again, for the same price as the main Star Wars Marvel guys, you could get this. Again, Street Fighter, I'd say, is a lot more niche than those brands, obviously. But, the figures are still great. It takes nothing away that this is a much higher quality figure, in my opinion, than anything that Hasbro has done lately. Other than Transformers, I'm not going to do that because they're a different thing entirely. They're not just like action figures for the sake of it. They always have a bit of like, you know, they're a little bit more flawed because they have to transform and everything. So we're not going to count that. But this guy here just kind of takes the cake as a, this is what you can get for $35. All of that stuff in the box for that amount. And he's about the same quality. Like, I just don't know what to say about it. Again, it's probably more of a licensing issue for Hasbro than anything. Because like I said, I feel like Street Fighter is a much cheaper license than Star Wars or Marvel, obviously. But this is insanity. If you were ever thinking of getting the Jada Toy Street Fighter figures, I would say get one. I'm probably going to end up with a second one at some point because it feels a little wrong to not have someone for him to fight, but we will see eventually, won't we? Maybe we will. Who knows? But that is essentially him, and that is it for this review on Dahlsim from Street Fighter 2. This has been Eilt Elite, signing out.